Now this is a serious video I want to make because when I saw this, it proves that online gaming, especially for children and parents, can actually be rather frightening. I've never asked this in one of my videos before, but if any of you watch this, if you can share this to as many parents as you know that do go on YouTube, just to spread awareness that this thing does happen on online games such as Minecraft. But basically, a man who groomed young boys through Minecraft has been jailed for 2 years and 8 months. Now, 2 years and 8 months is nowhere near enough time for this sick piece of shit. Now, he goes by the name of Adam Isaac. He's 23 years old. He's from Merthyr Tydfil, which is in South Wales. He previously admitted 8 sexual offences against children. Now, Merthyr Tydfil Crown Court heard he targeted 2 boys, aged 12 and 14, and asked them to send intimate photos of themselves. Now, the judge said predatory behaviour is a worry and a concern to parents, which it is. Now, Isaac admitted causing to inciting child prostitution or pornography, performing sexual acts in the presence of a child, encouraging the child to engage in a sexual activity, and the possession of indecent photos of a child. He committed sexual acts himself while on video calls with the boys, and also possessed indecent images of an identified third boy. And this was all caused through the online game Minecraft. Now, I'm going to read a bit more of this article. I will link it down below. I just want to make sure enough people see this article so they're aware of what's happening with online gaming if their kids online game. Now, in a statement to the court, the family of one of the victims said this: "We never believed he could be manipulated in this way after we warned him about the dangers online. We are now so scared to allow him online. He has matured so quickly. We are fighting to stop him going down a destructive path. We are trying to get him back to being the child he was." Now, a spokesman for children's charity NSPCC said it was every parent's nightmare. Now, I could make a suggestion, which I will say at the end once I've read some more of this article. Now, as you know, Minecraft is a seriously popular game. It has more than 100 million registered users. I've actually played the game myself. I couldn't really get along with it, but I can see why people enjoy it. You know, the creation of the game. Like I said, I've only played about 15 minutes of it, so I don't really know much about it, but I can see why people would find this game really popular. Now, the prosecutor said this: the defendant sent money to the boys on PayPal and used the game to groom them. This is fucking frightening. Now, the parents of the boys did not know what was happening. In the case of the 12-year-old, he was playing the game at night while his parents were asleep. Now, the court heard the boy's father found his chats on Skype involved in an adult asking him about his sex life, so he contacted the police. Now, the judge told Isaac he had gone on to an innocent type of game, very far removed from the type of contact you engaged in. You knew you would find teenage boys. This was clearly a grooming process. The person defending Isaac said that he apologized to the boy and his parents. Like, that's going to make a difference because, you know, you've practically, you know, these boys are potentially going to be emotionally damaged now. I hope these kids can get through it, but what you did was fucking sick. Now, he was subjected to bullying. This is in Isaac's defense, mind you. Now, he was subject to bullying from the age of 12 and is far more comfortable in the online world than the real world. Yeah, but you don't go and fucking groom kids, you sick son of a bitch. But it keeps going on and going on. But I just want to say this: online gaming, especially for children, is basically an online playground for paedophiles like this guy here. When paedophiles get the kicks, where do they go? The playground. Now, obviously, they don't do that now. What's the safer option for them? Going online to games like Minecraft. You know, go into party chat with these boys and then doing these sick, sadistic, horrifying things. I just want to reach out to as many parents out there, you know. I understand you have a hard day at work or wherever you are during the day. You pick your kids up from school and you just want to relax in the house and while your kids possibly play video games or whatever. If I do make a I want to make a suggestion. It's not it doesn't take that much effort. But if your kids are ever involved in like a party chat, chatting with other people, there is a setting you can do where you can actually hear the chat through the speakers of your television. That way you can hear everything that is said in that chat room. Then you can hear whether or not your child is being bullied, whether or not your child is being threatened, and especially whether or not your child is being targeted by a predator. Because that way you can then get it sorted, get any sick human being that does that behind bars quickly. Just try and be more aware of this, because this is a thing now. There was a big YouTuber last year that was accused of it, but I don't know what happened with that. But this does happen, and it's not just Minecraft. There's other online games out there that kids play that I think that's a bit, I can't really call these people human beings. These predators, these sick, but there are things you can do to prevent stuff like this happening. I know, obviously, hopefully in the future there are ways in which this can stop happening, because this is absolutely disgusting, and these boys are probably scarred for the rest of their lives. I hope they're not. I hope they get through it. I hope their parents help them through it. But as far as this guy concerned, I wish he was in prison for the rest of his life, because he's fucked now. His life is ruined, and things like this just really piss me off in the world, and I hope it comes to a stop soon. But this is Jamesy Boy logging off. You guys take care.